I actually started the military as a Navy cook, actually chef to a three-star admiral, and
Uh-huh.
decided that I don't know what I was thinking. I decided to switch uniforms and jobs and go to the Army and become an EOD technician, explosive ordnance disposal. So
Yes.
the guy that gets in that bomb suit and goes and diffuses the roadside bombs, which yeah, like I said, I don't know. It was too cush a job cooking for the admiral in Naples, Italy. So I decided to go to Afghanistan, Iraq.
Interesting. Well, listen, what I'm going to do, Aaron, is basically turn the show over to you at this point. I want you to share your story, and this is just an amazing crisis victory event. So thank you, and brother, the floor is yours.
No, thank you very much. Like I said, I joined the Navy, joined the military in the Navy to be a cook. But before that, I really, my entire life, I really had no intention of joining the military. I absolutely knew up until about a month before hitting the recruiter's office that I'd never be in the service. Just wasn't me. I was the all American slacker. I had no ambition. I had enough natural talent and ability to get by, and a little bit of the BS to get me the rest of the way. But when I went to college, that's that's when all the people who knew how to work hard just passed me right by.
Uh-huh.
So when it came down to, it was kind of a mutual agreement. The I wasn't really cut out to be there. The university recognized this, and I was invited to leave. So that's when I knew I needed to turn my life around. I needed
Interesting.
those internal values, right? The hard work, work ethic, right? A little pride in a day's labor, achievement, a little ambition, all that kind of stuff. So, uh, and I wanted to go back to college, but I just pissed away, kind of literally, the tuition. So, where could I get these skills? And tuition money was the military, and at the time I wanted to become a chef. So uh,
Huh.
I decided to join the Navy because they all their bases are pretty close to a beach, and I'd be a cook in the Navy in the interim and get some OJT, all that. They sent me to Italy for 4 years, then Newport, Rhode Island, and I did all along the way. I got those internal values, but I accidentally picked up some of those extrinsic values, the uh, pride and duty, and selfless
Yes.
service, and teamwork and leadership, and all that kind of stuff. And it kept promoting me ahead of my comfort zone and putting me into these responsibilities, roles, like cooking, personal chef for a three-star, commander of the Sixth Fleet in Gaeta,
Wow.
Italy. So I was the top cook for the top admiral in the Mediterranean in Eastern Atlantic fleets. It was awesome.
Amazing. Amazing.
A-
Amazing.
It
So
was
what prompted you to change your MOS and go into the demolition part of the your career, if you don't mind me asking?
well. I joined in '99. It was peacetime, and
Yes.
it was the hardship duty. It was not. But then I found myself pretty soon in two different wars. But I was on board the flagship doing our figure eights or whatever in the middle of the Mediterranean, and I'm watching the battles. I'm watching the war unfold in Iraq and Afghanistan
Yes.
on on TV, and I just, after picking up the values, the core values, the skills, this pride and achievement, and all of that, I just knew that my all of these talents and abilities and new skills just weren't being put to the best use, the highest best use in the military as a cook.
Yes.